out. All right, so what I want to do next is go over your current policy. Okay, so your current policy right now. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to write what you have now. Right now you have $7,000 permanent whole life. This has been enforced over 2 years, so it's ready to go. Anything happens to you, once Bruce sends us proof, faxes us proof of death, this will pay out within 24 hours after the claim is approved, all right?
Okay.
Now, you also have an accidental part on here. I'm not sure if you realize that or not. What that means is if you passed away due to a slip or fall, hit and run, a shooting, choking on a piece of ham, anything like that, Bruce would actually get the $7,000 plus an additional $25,000. I don't know if you realize that or not.
I remember something about
Okay,
that.
good. So another one is if you were to be in an accident, but you lose an arm and a leg or eyesight or something like that. You're still living, but you lose a leg or something like that. We will actually pay you a living benefit of $12,500 and your policy stays in force. It just keeps on going. If you pass away in an auto accident, and this unfortunately is a big one because people texting and driving, not paying attention, right?
Can't stand kids on the road these days.
I'm telling you, it's scary. I've seen and heard of a lot of bad things because people are just not paying attention. But if you were to be in a car driving to work or something like that, get into a car accident, pass away, I don't care if you're a passenger in someone else's car, Bruce is going to get the $7,000 plus an additional $50,000 from us.
Wow.
Okay? Do you ever take a bus or a train or a plane or a Uber or anything like that?
I've heard of that Uber thing.
Yeah. Well, those are called common carriers. Anything that you pay a fare to go from point A to point B, that's a common carrier. If it gets into an accident while you're on it, and I'll give you an example. A couple years ago, Philadelphia, there was an Amtrak train that was coming around the bend, 80 miles an hour, derailed, 8 people died.
Wow.
That's an example of a common carrier accident. If you would happen to have been on that train, we would pay your son $100,000 plus the $7,000. Both amounts.
It's like hitting the lottery.
That's a little sick, but yeah, it is like hitting the lottery. And then this next one, active war terrorism, Bruce. There isn't another insurance company that covers this one. The example of that is what just happened down in Virginia, over in Spain. If you remember the nightclub shooting in Orlando, I forgot how many people died. It was 40-something people were shot up in that nightclub. That is considered a domestic act of terrorism. If you happen to be at the wrong place at the wrong time and get caught in the middle of something like that, Lincoln Heritage will pay Bruce $100,000 plus the $7,000.
You said other companies don't.
That is something that other insurance companies do not cover.
What do you mean?
If it's an act of terrorism, they won't pay the extra accidental. They should just pay the regular face amount, but they won't pay anything additional if you should die due to an act of war or terrorism. It's kind of crazy. No other insurance company but Lincoln does that. Pretty proud of that.
Interesting.
Yep. Last, if you should happen to be more than 200 miles away from home, do you ever go out of state? Do you ever visit Florida or California or anything like that?
Oh yeah.
Go on vacation?
Love to travel.
Where do you go? Where do you like to go on vacation the most?
Just go on road trips.
Road trips?
Yeah.
Okay. I do
now
too.
that I'm retired.
I do
Shoot.
too. I
Yeah.
love driving. So if you're more than 200 miles away from home, let's say you end up in Vegas,
Okay.
and you pass away while you're away, you hit out there big, you have a heart attack and die. It costs money
Jeez,
to.
Juan, thanks. Wish me luck and kill me at the same time.
It's poetic, isn't it? But it costs money to bring you from Las Vegas to here. We had a lady who passed away in Virginia, lived in Pennsylvania, $1,300 to transport her from Virginia to PA. All right? So this will reimburse up to $5,000 to cover the cost of transportation. So once again, it's not going to permanently come out of Bruce's pocket. You know, he'll get that money back. So this is what you have now, Bruce. All of this, $7,000, and it looks like you're paying $55.20 a month right now. Okay?
Okay.
Still have all the benefits of the FCGS, so this plan is ready to go. Now, what alarms me a little bit is that you don't have any other life insurance. You just have Lincoln Heritage.